The Connemara coastline is quite a challenge for my Irish coast cycle concept because there's an awful lot of peninsulas, so you end up cycling a great distance in terms of loops. Luckily, this is an area I often return to, so I'm intending to do them all over the course of a couple of years, but today, day 3 of it, I'm going to do the Sky Road from Clifton and then the Cleggan. Once you get to Ballyconneely, this route today will in fact be both the Wild Atlantic Way for the most part, but also Eurovelo 1. Here they're both quite similar. Because this is also the Wild Atlantic Way route, there is a fair bit of traffic, but it's nothing too terrible. My top recommendation early in the route is do stop at Mannon Bay and do go for a swim at the absolutely stunning coral beach that's there. It's extremely sheltered, so even if the weather's quite rough elsewhere, you should still be able to get in. It's also often quite warm because it's so shallow and the sun heats it, and a very spectacular bay. Really worth the swim stop. Then onto the spectacular road to Clifton, which had seen some heavy rain in the previous days.
That's kind of impressive. Heavy rain this morning, it's dry now, but that's no the river up.
The centre of Clifton is a very pretty spot with a number of nice restaurants and pubs, so a good spot to stop for lunch before taking to the Sky Road. The Sky Road is called this because it climbs up quite rapidly and quite steeply, so you're getting magnificent views back south towards where Ballyconneely is, and then you turn a corner and you reach the headland, and you've this fantastic viewing point out into the Atlantic with a stopping spot and one of the Wild Atlantic Way signs for the Sky Road, and then it's a really steep fast descent, and then you're following the coast along for this section where you are right by the sea. There's a number of spots on this stretch where you could probably get away with wild camping. Then it's around the corner and head for Cleggan. Keep an eye out for this really excellent chip van to one side of this road. I pulled in, the rain had started again, and had an excellent snack. I think they start to open in May. Pretty heavy rain coming in here, the weather changes very quickly. I stopped for a pint in the Strand Bar in Cleggan because I could see that the rain was going to break in an hour or so I figured it was well worth it before I headed on my way. A good decision. By the time I got to Salerno Beach, the sun was truly out, and this was a stop I really wanted to make. This is the Knockbrack Neolithic monument, more romantically known in the writings of both Yeats and LadyGregory as the Druids Altar. Supposedly sacrifices happened here. There's a long car park at the entrance to the beach, and just at the entrance itself, a spot where people had clearly been wild camping previously. From here it's a very short hop to the harbour at Cleggan and the ferry from there over to Inisbofin. This is a trip I've yet to make myself. And then a cycle across a high mountain bog ends with arriving at the far too busy main road from Clifton to Leenaun. And that was day 3 of my Irish coast cycle. If you're enjoying these videos, give the channel a follow and do give this video a thumbs up so it reaches out to more people.